You hurt your neck or your back. Maybe it was a car accident. Maybe a slip and fall. Maybe it happened at work. Now you're home in pain, trying to figure out what this actually means for you and your family. And the question running through your head is one I hear more than almost any other. What is my case worth? I want to be straight with you. Every case is different. The numbers you see online are a starting point, but the real value of your case depends on facts that only an experienced attorney can properly evaluate. And you should never let the insurance company be the one who decides. I'm attorney John Sheehan. Since 1993, I've represented thousands of injured workers and car accident victims throughout Massachusetts. I fight to ensure that each client receives the compensation and medical treatment that they're entitled to without getting taken advantage of by an insurance company. And if Spanish is easier for you, hablamos español. Before we get into it, this video is general information only and is not legal advice for your particular situation. Let me start with something the insurance company will use against you if they can. Neck and back injuries, soft tissue injuries like whiplash, sprains, muscle tears, and herniated discs are some of the most painful and life-disrupting injuries a person can have. But they don't always show up clearly on an X-ray or an MRI. That matters because the insurance adjuster is going to use that against you. They'll say there's no objective evidence, that you're exaggerating, that you should be fine by now. Here's what I've seen over more than 30 years doing this work. A serious soft tissue injury can keep someone from sleeping, from picking up their kids, from going back to construction, to warehouse work, to any job that requires them to use their body. Just because an injury doesn't show up clearly on a scan does not mean it isn't real, and it does not mean it isn't worth fighting for. So how does settlement value actually get determined in Massachusetts personal injury cases? There are two categories of damages. The first is economic damages, the cost you can put a number on, your medical bills, past and future lost wages, out-of-pocket expenses related to the injury. The second is non-economic damages, harder to measure, but often the larger part of the case. Pain and suffering, the activities you've had to give up, the toll the injury has taken on you and your family. In my experience, what separates a fair settlement from a lowball offer is whether someone fights for the full value of the second category. Not just the bills, but the human cost of what happened to you. Here's something I tell every client before they even think about settling. The first offer from the insurance company is almost never the best offer. Insurance companies employ attorneys and adjusters whose job it is to limit what they pay out. They know you have medical bills piling up. They know you're missing work. They're counting on the pressure pushing you to accept something before you understand what your case is actually worth. Don't let them rush you. Once you accept a settlement and sign a release, that's it. You cannot come back later asking for more. Even if your injury turns out to be more serious than anyone initially thought, even if you need additional treatment down the road, the time to understand the full value of your case is before you sign, not after. I know this is a stressful time. You're dealing with pain, with lost income, with a family that's counting on you. The last thing you need is to make a decision that affects your financial future without having someone in your corner who knows how these cases work. I've been fighting for injured workers and their families throughout Massachusetts since 1993, and I'm ready to fight for you. If you have questions about your situation, I encourage you to call our office. The consultation is free, no obligation, and no pressure. And if Spanish is easier for you, hablamos español.